Hello again, everybody. We are in San Antonio, Texas, as you can see, and we are at the Alamo. Yes, you can see it. We're at the Alamo, so very exciting. I have long had a fascination with San Antonio and the Alamo since I was probably in my late teens. I don't know why. I get easily influenced by movies, so from some of the movies that were filmed here, but anyway, it's an exciting day. Bucket list item.
Good for you. And I'm here just to give moral support.
So we're going in. So we finished at the Alamo.
It's a video.
We weren't allowed to take any photos or videos inside the Alamo, unfortunately, so we don't have any footage of that. But then we're going to do the Riverwalk, and we're going to do the little boat tour. It's like a 30-minute boat tour on the river, so it should be fun.
So let's see. San Antonio is very humid. It's hot, but it's not crazy hot. It's just really humid. So even though it's not as hot as, like, say, El Cajon, it's so humid you just sweat like crazy. So
I'm melted.
It's an unpleasant feeling.
What is up,
Please no talking on your cell phones during the tour out of respect for the guests. Hey, back to the tour. On my left here is the Omni La Mansión del Rio Hotel. Back in 1853. This was... Coming out beneath the bridge here on my right side, 6-story red brick building here is a casino club. Back here, the shops at River Center. This mall opened in 1988. The only right to the boat here, the Texas Longhorn Cattle, set from the Frisco Western Art Museum. Originally, San Antonio's City Public Library from 1930 to 1968. Inside the Western Museum here, you'll find paintings, sculpture 300 years old. On the right, flying beautifully above it, here is the Tower Lights building, opened in 1929.
Listen, you can hear the cicadas. They're so loud.
So here's our second stadium on our trip. This is for the San Antonio Missions. They are a farm club of the Padres. I don't know if you can hear me because of the wind, but it's really windy here. But it's kind of cool that it's a farm club for the Padres. So this is what's called a
Sausage wrap.
Sausage wrap. And it's a hot dog in a tortilla. And if you open it up, it literally is that, a hot dog in a tortilla.
It's a sausage.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like never mind. It's a sausage.
Maybe a little bit better quality.
It's a little bit better quality.
Some spices, maybe.
Some spices. Interesting. But it was only $2.
off my list. It was really cool. It was nice to see the Alamo. It was a way smaller building than I would have ever imagined. It was tiny. And then there's like the grounds all around there, the courtyard and the stuff like that that you can walk around. But like the building itself is really small. I mean, you see it in like 5 minutes. But it was cool. I thought it very historic and, you know, a lot of Texas history. Had a lot to do with Texas independence from Mexico. But we also went to the Riverwalk, like we showed a little bit of, and we did the little boat around the river. It was okay. The Riverwalk was way smaller than I pictured, but you know, it was just mostly a bunch of restaurants. There was a few shops, not a lot, but you know, I've always wanted to do it, so it was a cool thing to do. I went into the little town of Bandera one afternoon, and we got some good barbecue, and I went to a little market there and got some food. And then we also went to a minor league San Antonio Missions baseball game. They're a AA team for the San Diego Padres, so that was kind of fun. It's a little small, intimate ballpark. It turned out to get a lot more filled up than originally we thought, but there were plenty of patches of open seats, and so they didn't care if you moved around. So we were able to kind of go off in a side area where there wasn't very many people, so that was really nice. That was really fun. We enjoyed it. And then, Andy, you want to say anything about the car or anything else?
Well, so we had one incident with the car where I hooked up a strap, the fourth redundancy for keeping the car on the trailer. But I hooked it up this way for a year, and then all of a sudden I looked underneath there, and whatever I hooked it to was bent. So kind of worried us, so we took it to a shop. Turns out that was just a plastic strut that went across there to hold up the cover that stops things from hitting the engine. And the only thing they could do was remove the whole cover. So now I'm a little concerned because the engine now, any rock or anything we hit on the road could fly right up into the engine. So I'll look into seeing if I need to replace that at some point. But we thought that it was a lot worse than that because that bar was bent, and we thought maybe we messed something up. But turns out we didn't, so that's the good news.
And the place lifted the car up for us and examined it, and then removed that piece and didn't charge us a penny. They were like, no charge, there you go. So that was really nice. So we were a little afraid it was going to be a major thing. So all right, well, we're heading for Houston today, and we will see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.
So this is just on the backside of our motorhome right here, and there are a ridiculous amount of deer that are just hanging out by our trailer.